local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, glad to have you with us here on Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric. Julymas has been extended at Harris Electric. Save on permanent and decorative lighting for your home, cabin, acreage, or business. Book your summer installation by July 31st using promo code KURT and get an extra 5% off. To enjoy holiday displays, game day colors, and special occasions year-round, call Harris Electric today. Yeah, I want to welcome to the show. We've got Joy Hurley joining us. Joy is the board co-chair of the 2SLGTPQIA Plus Society of Lloydminster, and we're going to be talking about Pride Week, which runs August 8th to 15th, so it's right away here. We're heading out this afternoon for another Cupcakes for Caregivers delivery. Cupcakes for Caregivers is a perfect way to show your appreciation for those often overlooked caregivers. To nominate a caregiver or even a group of caregivers, just send an email to livewithkurtprice@gmail.com, and we want you to tell us about them and why you've decided to nominate them. Cupcakes for Caregivers is presented by Sobeys here in Lloydminster and Umbrella Marketing and Design, and it's a pleasure for us to be able to tell these caregivers exactly what they mean to you and the community. Carnage 3 is this Saturday at Big Manitou Lake. The Highland Games are the highlight with the competitors from Saskatchewan and Alberta. They come from all over the place to compete in caber toss, in sheaf, and a whole lot more. There's also a car show, bouncy castles for the kids, a beer garden, and a whole lot more. And entry for the day is just $5. And Toby Cullum told us camping is also available if you hurry.
So get a hold of Lori and Cindy out at Big Manitou if you're looking. The sites are looking gorgeous. They redid the bathrooms. You know, they got, oh man, it's looking fantastic out there. The golf course is looking phenomenal right now. Like it's a full package deal that they got on the go out there right now. And it's just a beautiful, quiet place.
Globe Bike Night is back on August 19th at Bud Miller Park in support of Jared Russell's 11th annual Great Cycle Challenge. Each August, Jared Russell raises funds for children's cancer research, and this year he's set his goal at $50,000, which would be the biggest amount yet by far for the Great Cycle Challenge. And Jared and his family invite you to decorate your bike in neon lights and come out to Bud Miller Park. Registration at 9 o'clock on August 19th, and the ride will start at 9:45, and you're also encouraged, if you like, to walk or run if you prefer to do so, and there'll be some cookies and refreshments there as well. It's a great night. We went to the first one and we really enjoyed it. Now, speaking of glow in the dark, Kid Scotty Golf Course will host their first glow golf event of the year this Friday night. $40 gets you glow sticks, a glow ball, and a snack bag. To pre-register, call 780-522-2950. It always looks great watching those balls sail through the air on a dark night. And then, of course, with me, just disappear into the brush. Live with Kurt Price is proud to partner with Spiros, Harris Electric, and SwiftNet.ca for a back-to-school contest that will see 3 students and 1 teacher win up to $500 in back-to-school items from their wish list. All you have to do is email your back-to-school wish list to livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. And if we pick you, we'll take you back to school shopping. That's right. We will go shopping with you. The contest is open to all students and teachers from across the Midwest. So get your back to school list together and we might be taking you shopping. When disaster strikes, restoring your home is just part of the job for BioClean Disaster Services. Restoring your peace of mind matters just as much as your home. And at BioClean Disaster Services, they know and understand that you're dealing with a lot of damage to your home, whether it's wind or fire or dealing with one of the most stressful days of your life. And that's why the team at BioClean Disaster Services is going to listen and explain every step and treat your home and business with the utmost respect and help you get your life back. That's what BioClean Disaster Service does. 1-833-246-8326. We'll take a break and be right back with Joey Hurley here on Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric.
Home, it's where people look out for each other. It's where we live, where we work, and it's where we choose to raise our families. For over 75 years, Harris Electric has been more than just a contractor. We've been your neighbors, so when you need us, we look out for you. We show up fast and do the job right. We're in the stands, we're in the schools, we power this community. Because here in Lloydminster, it's our home too.
At Jason Arden and Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden and Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back. You help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
A good night's sleep starts with the right mattress, and you'll find a great selection at Border City Furniture. From plush to firm and everything in between, we carry quality mattresses to fit your comfort level and budget. Looking at a new bedroom set? Paired with a new mattress. Updating your guest room? Start with a new mattress. Just tired of waking up sore? It might be time for a new mattress. And while you're here, browse our selection of sectionals, sofa sets, dining furniture, and recliners. For better sleep and quality Canadian-made furniture, visit Border City Furniture, your locally owned furniture store in downtown Lloydminster.
Thinking about moving but waiting for your home to sell? You may not have to. At Wellings, your next chapter doesn't need to wait for a sold sign. Move into Wellings of Lloydminster this summer and save up to $6,000 while your home sale is underway. You'll have the comfort of knowing your new home is ready when you are. Why put life on hold? Wellings, the right move right now. Visit wellingsoflloydminster.com for the details. I want to welcome Joey Hurley to the program. Joey is the co-chair of the 2S LGBTQIA Plus Society. I think I got it right.
I think so.
Thanks for being here, Joey. Appreciate you
course.
coming in and talking to us about Pride Week. It starts right away here. Every year it's in August, right?
So this is the first year we're doing it in August. In previous years, we've done a couple weeks in July, some weeks in June. We decided this year to kind of try and see if we could find our niche, our sweet spot.
Right.
Sometimes we've ended up running during the parade, or we've had the community complain about being too close to Canada Day or Father's Day. And especially in like rural Saskatchewan, there are pride groups that run their Pride Weeks at different times during the summer. And so being able to balance them out means that we can go and support them and they can come and support us. So
Each year you guys have a theme. Tell us about your theme this year and what it means.
So this year's theme is Better Together. And that kind of came up in response to a lot of stuff kind of going on below us in the States. A lot of inter-conflict about separating the trans community from the LGB side of things. And just really showing as well that we belong here in the community, we're present in the community, and that the community is better together because we're here.
Right. Yeah. And could you tell me what is going on in the States? Like,
So-
what is this through Donald Trump?
A little bit.
And the ICE,
like,
is that?
I would say it probably isn't. It probably would be part of what's impacting. The big thing for us is just we're seeing a lot of just anti-trans hate, anti anything that's outside of the binary hate. We're seeing loss of rights. We're seeing just declarations of people that is just again, creating isolation and problems that the rhetoric is floating up here. And we see it a lot on social media where just, even most recently, we were at like Battleford Pride, and the comments were just, I hope that a natural disaster strikes this place.
Oh,
I
wow.
hope
You're
that.
still getting that, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember, I think it was a few years ago, it was just like, I pray that something bad happens on this day
Right.
just because we're having an event.
Right. I asked about the news because I fully admit I'm watching less of it. Like I have to admit that. So I'm like, what is there something that I missed, sort of thing. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Pride Week starts on Sunday. You guys kick it off with a bang. Tell us what you got going on.
Yeah. So we're doing a little bit of a soft opening. We normally open with our big market, but on the Saturday night, 4 to 7 p.m., we're doing kind of a chalk party at the Lloydminster Native Friendship Center. So we'll have a bunch of chalk, we'll have some music, and we'll just be decorating the sidewalk there. Just lots of fun, lots of colors, great, kind of all ages, creative. Carrying into the Sunday, though, is our big opener. It is our Pride Walk, our flag raising, and our Pride Artisan Market. And that'll be held at Synergy Credit Union. Rain or shine. Last year it was rain. This year we're hoping it's shine.
Yeah, the opposite of everything else that's been going on all summer.
Yeah. So carrying past that, the Monday, we're doing a bit of a self-care night. So over at the picnic shelter in Bud Miller, we're hosting like a yoga self-care night ran by one of the local teachers, I believe, here in town. And that one will be outdoor. So prepare, have lots of bug spray because the mosquitoes are bad.
Every year you kind of had one day that was kind of, you didn't have anything. This year you filled it up.
Yeah, we've kind of taken on a big venture running 8 days worth of events.
Yeah.
So, but this year we had in previous years we had kind of a smaller planning committee. This year we had a very large planning committee, and so we each kind of took ownership of a day and ran with it. And I'm very happy with the turnout. I'm very happy with the creative energy of people in this community. So it definitely made running 8 events this year a lot more manageable because everyone kind of took their own event to run.
So it kind of offsets too some of the negativity that's out there too, I would say, knowing that you have more support.
Yeah.
Right? You more support this year?
I believe so. I truly do believe we have more support, and I think that the most important thing is we're just present. If we don't have the luxury of taking a year off, because no one's gonna pick up the slack for us, or no one's gonna make sure that that pride is represented in some way. And so because we've continued to be present, because we continue to show up, people have to kind of accept that we're just part of the city. We're part of this community.
Right, exactly. So I cut you off on Monday. Let's talk about Tuesday.
So Tuesday, we're over at Fourth Meridian Brewery for just like an open mic, kind of lip sync karaoke kind of vibe. That's not my thing. I cannot.
It's not your jam?
Nope, not my jam, karaoke, but I know that it is hugely popular. We've been running a monthly karaoke at the Lloydminster Native Friendship Center, and that has like hit. People love just having the space to come and just sing and enjoy and socialize, and
be able to be themselves.
Yeah, and so we're really excited to have that just come back come be present during Pride Week in this form.
Right.
So,
and Fourth Meridian is one of those organizations that is supporting you. So that's awesome to see local company helping out too.
Yeah.
How important is it to have these local organizations, these local companies?
Oh, it's so important. Especially just even to be a local nonprofit and being able to support back and having that support, I think is fantastic. I think that keeps Lloydminster and healthy and connected. And sometimes I think that gets lost when you don't have the local businesses as much anymore, or the local organizations. I know even in tandem, like we as an organization have been doing our best to support other local nonprofits that we've been working alongside, because we're all in this together. We're better together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So Wednesday.
So Wednesday we are over at Border Inn and Suites for Drag King Bingo.
This is one of the most popular events
Yes.
of the entire
Yes,
week.
we sold out last year. We were at Fourth Meridian last year, and we took over their entire mezzanine, and there was not seats left, so we had to upgrade to a bigger venue. But it's campy, it's fun. It really gets the energy going, and so I'm really excited for it again this year.
It's a staple.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Sometimes you just need some camp.
Yeah.
So.
What does that mean? Tell people what that means.
So camp is, I think, just like corny fun, goofy. Sometimes the best things are just making fun of yourself. It gives that little bit of nostalgia, but also just that enjoyment, I guess.
Yeah, like if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. That was Wednesday.
Yeah.
What's coming up on Thursday?
So
is it? Do you have is there tickets for that or?
The bingo, no. So all of our events on our poster have like free or by donation. So I guess kind of jumping back. Most of our events are free starting for the week. The karaoke at Fourth Meridian is just by donation. We're collecting food bank items.
Okay.
So if you want to come join, feel free to enter by donation or bring a canned food item, and all of those are going back to supporting our Lloydminster Native Friendship Center, again, because they're the ones that are hosting our karaoke year round. So we really want to give back to that support.
Okay, perfect.
Drag King Bingo, no tickets. You can just pay at the door. It's just a minimum $5 donation, and all of it goes back into programming and activities here in Lloydminster.
Okay, what time does it start?
That one is going to start at I believe 7 p.m.
Okay, where can you find the list?
So we have our Pride Week schedule just up on our social media. Facebook.com/2SLGBTQIA. Yeah, Lloyd. Pretty easy to find. And it will just be pinned at the very top.
Okay.
There.
Perfect. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll find out the rest about what else is happening during the rest of Pride Week. We'll be back in a moment on Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric.
Summer is here, and that means campouts, cookouts, backyard barbecues, and bacon breakfast. And when it comes to feeding your family, Diamond 7 Meats is right there with you. Diamond 7 Meats proudly provides locally sourced meats with no additives or fillers, just great tasting steaks, juicy burgers, tender pork chops, and some of the best smokies you'll ever roast over the fire. Plus, delicious beef jerky for those summer road trips. We're family owned and operated. Diamond 7 Meats, serving local families with quality products and the protein you need to fuel those busy summer days.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years. It's more than just taxes at LNA CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
Superior Water specializes in nothing but water, and with over 23 years of the business, they're proud and confident that their water and their service is superior. For iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal, give Superior Water a call. 780-875-6636 or stop and see them at their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft. And stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because I like taste. After all, it is superior water. I want to welcome you back to Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric. Joey Hurley is our guest today. He is the co-chair of the 2S LGBTQIA Plus Society here in Lloydminster. And Joey, I think we left off the bingo.
Yes. So Thursday this year for Pride Week, we're doing like a art and gamer night at Border City Games. And so that will feature board games, video games, art, creativity, a cosplay contest. So really check off the nerdy side of things for the organization.
Okay, I'm listening to you go through stuff, and I'm like, this sounds like a really fun week. Whether you are 2S LGBTQIA plus or not, it sounds like you guys have put together a really fun week.
We really tried to kind of check every box and kind of make sure that there was something for everybody and that you can just come out and support the community. Again, the theme of better together.
Yes, absolutely. So that's on Thursday.
Yeah.
And where's that at?
So that one's at Border City Games.
Border City Games. Okay. Yeah. There's another organization helping out, right?
Yep.
That's awesome. Okay. So that's Thursday, and then Friday, party night.
So no, actually Friday we're going a bit quieter.
Okay,
this
Saturday
year.
That's the party night then. Okay.
So Friday we're going to be actually at the Lloydminster Museum and Archives.
Oh, you're really going quiet.
Yeah, for a history movie night. And so we're partnering with them and doing a showing of The Danish Girl, which was a movie picked by one of our board members to really highlight the transgender community and really kind of lean into that history piece. And hopefully, if well received and supported, could mean more opportunities for queer history being present in Lloydminster and in written form rather than just being kind of passed along through conversations.
Right. Another organization helping out. And it's by donation too?
So that one actually is just free.
Oh, okay.
We have to have tickets for that one. So the tickets go live this morning. You snag them up. It is, free to attend. Because of the space, we have a smaller amount. Only about 25 people are able to join us for that one. So if you're really interested and want to check out the movie, the tickets are available to just reserve on our social media.
Right now?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And party night Saturday?
Yes. So Saturday night, we are back at Border Inn and Suites for our Pride Showcase. And so this year, it's a mix of drag performances, it's a mix of live music. We actually have a couple queer bands coming and other bands coming to just support and be involved. And it's going to be a really fun and positive way to just end off the week.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to that one. That one starts at 7 p.m. On the Saturday. And those tickets are also available to purchase on our social media, $10 a ticket.
Okay.
And it should be a really good end with a bang for our Pride Week.
Another great organization helping out.
Yeah.
You kind of covered this a little bit, but is it just a lot of not understanding and misconception?
I think
you get the pushback a little bit.
I really think it comes from a place of lack of education. Truly, I'll hear the comments of like, I've never met a gay person or a trans person, and therefore I don't feel they exist. Well, what energy are you putting off as a person if these people don't want to befriend or even be aware of you? It's not that you don't know them, it's that you've created an atmosphere where people are not comfortable with you, so they're not going to come out, they're not going to engage with you.
Right.
But even on like the social media side of things, like still again, uneducation, and you'll see back and forth of just, oh, this is my opinion I'm sharing on social media because that's how social media works. I can say whatever I want with no ramifications.
Especially when you can post anonymously now.
Yes.
In groups. That really stinks.
No,
in my opinion.
Agree. Yep. If you're gonna say something, say it with your whole chest.
Yeah, or you have a Twitter feed, a Twitter handle that does not give your real name. I don't know how many times I've gotten into arguments with people. It might not even be about this, but it's like, if you can't tell me your real name and who you are, I can't take you seriously.
It's very fun to get into a bit of an argument with someone on social
Oh,
media.
you like doing it?
Well, sometimes, but it'd be fun because it's like, oh, I'm copying from my name and my whole chest, and you're, Twisted Kiwi 777, and it's like,
Right.
yeah.
So, like, how much do you wish Pride Week could be every week? Like, I know it's a lot of stress on you, but take it like you're not the co-chair and you're just attending these events and stuff.
I think if it could be more widely accepted to just be part of life, it's like we'll get the debate of, like I said, we moved away from June because, you're taking away from Father's Day. Well, there's still people that are part of the queer community that are fathers. That's just as important to them. And then you get the comments in July where it's like, it's Men's Mental Health Month. Yeah, there's still men with mental health struggles that are a part of the queer community. We're all for it. We're willing to support. We're not taking away from that. Or they'll get like this gets a week or this gets a month, but the veterans get a day. And it's like, well, how about you do some research and realize that the veterans actually get a lot of support and a lot of acknowledgement. And, having went to like Wainwright Pride recently, the military is the one that put it on. So the veterans are in support. And so they don't, from what I understand, wish to have them be thrown under the bus to attack this community. So if it could be just accepted and supported and that we're just a part of what's going on would be wonderful.
Yeah. And I'll say this, if you're one of those, if you're one of those people say, well, the veterans only get this one day, how about you change that?
Yeah, we're all for it.
Let's change that. Let's make it so it is a month. I'd be all for that and doing more for veterans for sure. So, what do you guys do when it's not Pride Week? How often do you guys get together?
So, over the last...
You guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over the last year and some, we've really pushed a lot more monthly gatherings. So each month we have a partnership with the library where we run our Inclusive Artist Series, where it's a wonderful opportunity to highlight a local queer artist and their media, whether it be singing, dancing, painting, sculpting, photography, woodworking, just really give them the space to showcase their art and how that relates to their queer identity, and then have the opportunity to really, kind of like a paint night, showcase and teach others through their art.
Right.
And so we do that the last Friday of every month. Like I said, we were partnering with the Lloydminster Native Friendship Center to run karaoke the second Saturday of every month.
Right.
And again, that's just a space, all ages space to sing, jam, enjoy yourself. I know, I think it was our most recent karaoke. We had some games and going on there of like name that tune and stuff like that. So really just, again, give that fun space to just express and jam, which you don't necessarily always have the freedom to do that.
Right.
Also, during every month, we have just like an adult social. So we just get together somewhere in the community and just hang out and socialize. Most recently, we were over at Border Escape, checking out their new board game cafe, and truly just had a blast just hanging out and playing board games together. So really trying to make sure that there's stuff each month to make sure that people are engaged and have that social network.
What do you want people to take away from Pride Week 2026?
Really just tying back to the theme that all of this, like, we're better together, that when we're agreeing on things, when we're being supported, even just internally in the 2S LGBTQIA community, that like the trans, the non-binary, the intersex, the asexuals, the queer belong just as much as the lesbian, the gay, bisexual, that it's all to be supported. I've engaged with people that are part of the community on like the L, the G, and the B side that are anti-trans, and that doesn't connect in my head. If you're a part, you're supporting better together. So that's the biggest piece, is that just we're here, we're not going away, and that we're doing what we can to support this community to make Lloydminster better because we're better together.
And working with different organizations and supporting different organizations, supporting the Food Bank, the Native Friendship Center, all that, which is really appreciated too, Joey. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate this. And have a great week.
Yes, thank you.
We'll be back with you tomorrow, and Carolyn Park is going to be joining us. She has just been nominated for a Josie Award, so we're going to talk Carolyn tomorrow morning. Plus, Vaughn Beaker is putting on a free show on the August long weekend. Or is it September? I guess it's September long weekend on August 29th at the Vic Juba Community Theatre, and we'll catch up with this artist who you will find is extremely humble. We'll bring that to you tomorrow morning as well, here on Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric.